So welcome to WYE MTB Performance. Today we're going to be putting Windy, aka Dave Windybank, through his paces, do some fitness tests. So it's a really good idea at the start of the season to get some kind of baseline fitness numbers, which is what we're going to be doing here today. We're going to do two types of tests on Windy. The first one is a 6-second sprint test. So we're trying to establish his peak power for that. And the second test will then be a 3-minute aerobic test. And that's going to give us an average number of his aerobic fitness, or his average watts for 3 minutes. It's a really good measure of how aerobically fit he is at this point in time. We'll then put him through kind of a 6-week kind of training program and come back and repeat these tests every 6 weeks or so to be able to see how his actually fitness is improving. The reason that we do the two tests, he said maximal power or peak power is around his ability to be able to sprint, generate power off the start line, for example, or sprinting out of a corner in a mountain bike setting. And his aerobic fitness, really, the 3-minute test is really good because actually, again, your average track length in the UK for an enduro race or a downhill race, 3 minutes is about that kind of length in time, and it shows you be able to hold his peak performance all the way through that time period. So once he's warmed up, you can see he's getting his legs spinning now, getting ready to go. We'll start off with a 6-second maximal sprint test. We'll do this twice because it allows him to be able to get a base number and then try and improve that a little bit on the second effort with 4 to 5 minutes easy pedaling in between. And then we'll have 10 minutes kind of break with a little bit of a warm up again, 3 to 4 minute warm up before he goes into his 3-minute aerobic test. So let's get him started. Good. Peak 106.9. Right, and then just pedal a couple of minutes in between.
Already seeing stars.
And then count you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. See? 1140. Brilliant. Okay, spin that. Smash it up. Okay, so don't touch the pedals now. Okay, well, it's and then as soon as you start applying pressure, it'll start counting down the clock.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, if you aim for a kind of a number in there, say 250 to 300,
yeah,
and then judge that after your first 60 seconds, and then feel like you can push on a little bit more, or actually you need to ease off a little bit, and kind of work it from there. Okay.
Yeah.
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 You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and don't start with the sprint. Just wind it up, nice and steady.
Should have got the wax on. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Cool. Perfect. So have a little focus on that number now. Gradually wind that up. Oh yeah, just pick it up a bit more. Yeah. Let's go above 250. Saying somewhere in the middle, like 250, 275, something like that. That's good. That's cool. And again, nice comfortable RPM. You feel like you can stay on top of all the way through the test. That's good. That's perfect. Focus on the number a little bit as well, so that you can just hold it consistently. You're not getting peaks and troughs. That's it, we're a third of the way through. That's perfect now, okay? That's it, hold it around 300. You're under, so let's start lifting it up, under a minute and a half now, okay? When we get to 60 seconds, that's when we're going to start to empty the tank, alright? Hold it, just nice and steady. That's good. Right, now start to lift it up, start to empty the tank. 40 seconds. That's brilliant, Wendy. Go on. 30 seconds. Now you empty it. Really empty. On, that's it. Push it. Push it. Come on. Keep pushing. Come on, that's it. 20 seconds. On. Empty it all out. Leave nothing in the tank. Come on, push it out, Wendy. On, up, up. Push. That's it. 10 more. All the way. Let's go. Come on, come on. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Push, push, push. Last couple of seconds. And stop. That's brilliant. Well done. Keep the legs turning. Keep the legs turning. Alright, never just stop dead. Good effort. Okay, let's wind that off. That's cool. Just spin the legs out. He looks like he could go again, doesn't he? Yeah. Oh, he's looking good.
I want to do it again.
So that was really good, Wendy. Well done, great effort.
Thank you very much.
So your result there, 331 watts average power over the 3 minutes. Now that gives you a power to weight ratio of 4.41, and that's measured in watts per kilos. And that measure is important because actually that's a really good measure of your climbing ability. It's the amount of power that you can put out and hold versus the weight it's trying to carry up the hill. So obviously, ideally, you increase the amount of power and potentially also lose a little bit of weight, and then actually you see your climbing ability increase like twofold, threefold, because you've lost some weight and actually increased some power through the training that you've been doing as well. That's why kind of there's a big focus for some mountain bikers, cross-country riders and road riders on that power to weight ratio rather than just the power number. The power number is great on a flat road surface. The person with the most power output there is going to win, but obviously as soon as you introduce gradient into it, then obviously gravity starts to have an effect, and that's where the weight number then becomes really, really, really important as well. But these numbers in their own don't tell you a huge amount. Okay, these are great for us because they're baseline numbers now of your fitness. You're coming out of Christmas, good time to be able to do a fitness test. Perhaps had a little bit of time off the bike, a bit of relaxation, a few beers maybe, and then you're able to use them as a benchmark and as a measure of your fitness improvement, both in terms of your peak power number, which is the first one, the 6-second sprint test, but then also from the aerobic fitness as you start to get some more miles in on the bike, start to do some more specific training, getting ready for the guiding and coaching season, where you'll see then your fitness start to improve as well. Okay, but in their own, in isolation, the numbers don't mean a huge deal until you've got a number of test results, and we'd say usually maybe every 8 weeks is an earliest, more like 12 weeks, so we can do kind of 3 kind of almost phased blocks of training with a recovery week, and then retest. So retest in about 3 months time, 12 months time, 12 weeks time, to allow us to be able to then see a real improvement hopefully in your fitness numbers if we're doing the right type of training.
Nice.
Okay?
Yeah.
Any questions on any of that?
I don't really want to do it in 12 weeks time.
Fantastic. Shows you've been working hard, which is the main thing. So well done, and we'll give you a print out of those so you can go away, and then we'll measure how we've improved then in 12 weeks time.
Good on.
Okay, brilliant. Thanks very much, guys.
Yours.